Steelers in Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. And tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
You look at this Browns defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
That is caught. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And space tough to come by there, so they get maybe a yard to the 37.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Brooks will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense, and they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one. And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Taking it about the 16. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Sanders to throw. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Play action. It's Sanders. And he pulled in downfield by Collins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nico Collins, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after here coming up. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
These two teams all tied after one. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
'79 Broncos. Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready up.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Run. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Cougar 19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Ready. 60 by 6. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back to the 25. Grant Delpit in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Will Watts on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good.
Is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Will Watts set to kick off.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
line. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Sanders. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
First down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. From the 21, here's a second down and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Sanders. And it's caught. Touchdown. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Back to throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
Here's Sanders. He's got Njoku over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Sanders. This one left side caught by Collins.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard.
Give up the middle. Jenkins. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop it behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Here we go.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of a yard makes it
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
County Lions.
To throw now, here's Sanders. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
70 Timberwolves. Lions. Go.
Jenkins is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Incomplete, 7 seconds remaining.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense are finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reach the end zone.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku with a second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And this is knocked away and incomplete, but I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here we go. Seven Pirates.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He sets the fire deep. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Come on. Set. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Liking 18.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
Looking to throw. Sanders. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. That'll give him 8 that time. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. But he will have a first down here at about the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 33-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Sanders. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that will shave 1 more off this lead.
Steelers 23.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick 6. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick 6, it's demoralizing. But when you look over the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you got to put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, here's Jenkins. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Get it? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Sanders to throw. Well, that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Now, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his receiver, Watson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Hey, here we go. Shot.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Break the Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here we go. Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
At the Browns' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 8.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Steelers. Christian Watson with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Come on.
Will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Browns 28.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Throwing, Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
A toss to Judkins, running right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Back at the 27.
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now Sanders. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Cowboy 80.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass caught by Pearson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Sanders. A quick throw, but incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
That's another Browns first down.
19 Tiger.
First and
19
10 at
Tiger.
the 33-yard line.
Go.
To throw again, here's Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, They'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on in man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
This short pass into the hands of the Njoku.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
At the 23-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
70 Timberwolves. Ready,
He's back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
Third and 2.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Yeah, the Browns are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
Trying to hammer it into Jenkins. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This is 3rd and goal.
Ready. Cougar Knights, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Down and goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. This is caught. Touchdown. And they're taking the lead here in the final minute. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point running down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
35. Steelers 31. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Rangers, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown.